fight each other while we expand our territory. And then when nobody's looking, we slide right on it.
What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Nimes YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, and we back with another TV show review. This time, your boy Tommy is back. We got Power, Book 4, Force. I'm not gonna front. I've always kind of mentioned this, and if y'all watch my previous reviews of Power Book 4, Force Season 1, then you know I always felt like this was the weakest out of the Power Universe spinoffs. I felt like Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, is the best one. I like Power Book 2, Ghost. I think that's what it's called. You know, it's too many of these names. But yeah, Power Book 2, Ghost. I got to get on my review of the new season that they just previously did. I got y'all with that. But as far as Tommy, this was one of my favorite characters from the original Power. So I was definitely looking forward to him having his own solo show or whatever. But once again, I always felt like Tommy never had a sense of urgency. And he feels unstoppable. Like even in the original Power, Ghost had all these different problems he had to deal with. Even when it came to Kanan, shit, he ended up having a situation he had to deal with, goddammit. And I know Tommy had this whole thing with his dad. He would end up going to jail. He had things he had to deal with, but he never felt like he was going to either die. Never felt like it was nothing that was going to happen to him. You remember that build-up they kind of had with Proctor's cousin, where Proctor's cousin ended up finding out that Tommy killed him, and we think, oh, we about to get this big moment, big fight out, something, you know what I'm saying? No, Tommy whooped this nigga ass, killed him. That was it. But that's all I'm saying. I want to feel like Tommy is in a situation where, okay, damn, Tommy might not make it out of this. Tommy, you know what I'm saying? I want somebody to be able to actually challenge Tommy. And last season, I feel like the Flynn's, cops, like nobody, Gennard, nobody was able to challenge this nigga. And I'm hoping we kind of get that this season. With all that being said, we start this off with Tommy on the revenge path. Of course, rest in peace to Liliana. He's coming after the Flynn's for their involvement in this. And of course, they still got the Dolly out here in the streets as far as Claudia. And man, boy, she on demon time. You know she still got old girl down there doing what she doing, pretty much forcing her to make this product. And it's a situation that ends up happening in this first episode. And I was like, damn, your girl Flynn, Claudia, she not playing. She is definitely out of all of them. I might even say her pops. She is on it. She is like, fuck this nigga. I got some shit I'm trying to get out here. Y'all playing with me and she not playing no games. Of course, your boy, the brother Flynn, he's still crying about old girl, you know, that got killed last season, his girl or whatever, that was goddamn on Tommy dick. But he crying about that. Walter Flynn, he's pretty much in the situation money-wise that looks like he's still able to kind of get some type of protection because, you know, everything is pretty much coming on his head as far as his family, too. And now he's pretty much got that going on, being that, you know, Tommy being the main ones that coming after all of them. Then you got the whole situation with Diamond and Tommy, as far as, you know, them trying to do what they do with the separation going on with Diamond and Gennard. And then you got Gennard doing what he trying to do with the separation with Diamond. And basically both of them are trying to outdo each other, especially Gennard. But Gennard got a lot of different situations going on and a lot of different other problems going on where he pretty much can't even maintain the shit he got going on, let alone pretty much get money back to his goddamn plug. And speaking of plugs, we got our new guy, Miguel, who's supposed to be, I guess, big and bad now. But I'm not too sure how this is going to play out because, you know, it could be a situation where him and Tommy actually end up getting close or whatever. But that's my whole thing. I want to feel like Tommy is going to get challenged. And more so outside of the police or whatever, I feel like I want to see that too from the streets. Somebody that seems like they can actually stand toe-to-toe with Tommy. Even when we speaking of the cops, it seems like it might be a situation that Tommy done got himself in because, you know, it's the whole thing with him supposedly being dead or whatever, especially with the New York situation. But now some certain things coming up. And if anybody watches The Chi, I hope y'all catch a lot of familiar faces from The Chi, which I remember that they had a lot of this going on last season or whatever. But I'm thinking that these are people that more than likely are locals of Chicago. But I like that, man. I like seeing people that had these opportunities, you know what I'm saying, as far as these actors. And, you know, we got the whole writer strike and everything that's going on. It was good to see that, man, because I am currently keeping up with The Chi, whatever, and I notice a lot of these people that play in The Chi are in here. So shout out to them actors and actresses. But yeah, man, the situation with Tommy and him and Diamond and doing what they doing, they are pretty much pretty good outside of Diamond dealing with his probation situation that ends up changing. And that is going to end up being an issue, I can tell. It's going to be a lot that Diamond's going to have to end up dealing with, especially with him not trying to go back to prison. But it's going to be interesting too with Miguel because your boy Tommy, he got his eyes on Miguel's sister, man. And this is definitely going to be a situation, man, that's going to get interesting. I'm kind of curious about Miguel's sister too because it's like, I ain't saying she's like it's no undercover or anything like that, but it's going to be kind of. I wonder if it's going to become a situation where she's going to be more so trying to hold down Tommy more than her own brother, or it's going to be a situation where she ends up betraying Tommy for her brother. I kind of like this. Now, hopefully, it plays up to something good because once again, this is what I'm saying. I want to see a situation where Tommy, it looks like, oh shit, is Tommy gonna get out of this? What's going on? I know Tommy our main character, and I know ain't nothing gonna happen to him. But I'm just saying, man. I want to see Tommy in some situations where it feels like we tense, like we don't know if he gonna make it or not. I'm just saying. With all that being said, though, man, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this plays out with the Flynn's and what they got going on with Tommy trying to get back at them for the whole thing with Liliana. And him trying to juggle the situation with him and Diamond trying to do what they trying to do on the streets, plus Diamond's situation. But not only that, it kind of does feel like the cops might be kind of closing in on Tommy too. So it's a lot he's going to be juggling, and that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that they kind of show him going through this kind of like situations where it's like, yo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and come back and do this, even though I know Tommy in his mind frame and how he moves and he's smart. Like I said, another thing with Tommy too is, bro trying to turn Chicago into New York. And he thinking him and Diamond is going to be Ghost. Because he wants to pretty much be the guy. You know what I'm saying? Because they got this situation with Miguel where they pretty much are playing middleman still. And Tommy wants to go back to that era of him being like that main guy as far as the connector with him. But this is Chicago. This ain't New York. And not only that, it's all the other situations they dealing with, especially kind of with this power play with Jannard and what he got going on too. But not only that, the cop situation that Tommy got going on. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting because, like I said, I think it's a situation where Tommy might be, or they might be kind of leading to him seeming like he might be getting a little over his head, especially with Diamond seeming like he's trying to tell him about situations that he can't handle the way Tommy likes to handle them, because it's certain moments in here, especially this first episode, where they trying to do what they trying to do with the product, and you know Jannard and Diamond Cruz them separated. Some people went with Jannard and some people went with Diamond, but Diamond and Tommy kind of got a situation where, you know, they looking at Tommy like, man, who this white dude, who this white boy, blah, blah, blah. And you know Tommy. You know Tommy, and that's all I'm going to say. Outside of that, though, this episode does feel a little bit better than the way season 1 kind of went, and it does kind of give me hope that this is going to be a lot better. We're going to get a lot more tense situations, especially involving Tommy. So I'm looking forward to it. Outside of that, of course, the relationship with Tommy and his mom, Kate. I was like, wait a minute. Kate seems like she's trying to kind of get on a really reform path, but I also think it might be something going on with Kate. She could possibly be sick or something. I'm not sure. But they got the situation, you know, with Tommy's brother, JP, and, you know, Tommy's nephew. I forgot his damn name already, man. But you know Tommy's nephew got shot or whatever, and he's pretty much been laying up at Kate's house. And I like this dynamic they got going on with them in the chemistry. I'm liking this, man. But damn it, Kate. Like, I'm telling you, if you know Kate from the original Power, man, I'm very curious to see how this gonna play out, because that's like Tommy's rock. You already know, especially after the situation with his pops and, you know, Ghost or whatever. This is like his last right family right here outside of him, you know, just meeting his brother or whatever. But, you know, they just met. But as far as Kate, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this play out and what's going on with her and kind of the way she's kind of having this, like, reform. Like, she's reforming or something. Like, she's a new person. It's crazy. Once again, if you're familiar with the original Power and you're her character, then you know how she was. But outside of that, man, this is making me, like I said, look forward to what's going to be happening with this season. So I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of better things. And once again, I hope my boy Tommy get challenged. We need that. That's what I think, enjoyed about the original Power, as far as how many obstacles Ghost had to go to and the situations and how many times he had to try to get out of these situations. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, y'all let me know how y'all feeling if y'all had a chance to check this out. And if you haven't, let me know if you plan on checking this out. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell that you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.